In the ancient land of India, in a village kissed by the Saraswati river, lived a boy named Arjun. Bright, restless, curious. He was clever, sharp tongued, full of questions. People said he was born with fire in his eyes and wind in his voice, but Arjun had a problem. Why do I feel so torn inside? He often wondered. Some days he followed his eyes, chasing beauty, colors, sunsets, girls at the river bank. Other days he followed his ears, getting lost in the music of flutes and temple bells. Sometimes his speech led him, charming villagers with riddles, debates, and jokes, and often his mind took him places far beyond, imagining things even the sages hadn't dreamed of. Still, something always felt scattered, broken. So, one day, Arjun walked up the sacred hill to the hermitage of Rishi Yajnavalkya, the village sage. The old sage, with silver hair and eyes like still water, looked at the boy. Why do you come, Arjun? I want to know. Who am I, truly? The boy asked. Yajnavalkya smiled. Then let the self reveal itself. Tonight, you shall meet your guides. He put a pinch of sacred ash on Arjun's forehead and told him to sleep beneath the Peepal tree near the river. That night, as the moon climbed high and the winds whispered mantras, Arjun found himself inside a shining golden hall, a place between body and soul. Before him stood 5 radiant beings, glowing with divine energy. Each looked human, yet carried an essence beyond this world. Speech, a warrior queen with a blade made of sound and a voice like thunder. Sight, a prince in blue silk with stars in his eyes. Hearing, a calm sage with bells on. Mind, a child and a sage, at once ever shifting. Breath, the eldest, silent and invisible, yet pulsing with immense force. They argued like kings over a crown. I am the true ruler, said Sight. Without me, the world is darkness. No, it is I, said Speech. Words move hearts, build nations. Fools, said Mind, what are you without thought? What use is thought if you cannot hear the Guru's voice? Hearing replied. Only breath stood silent. Then a deep voice echoed. Prajapati, the lord of creation, appeared like his blazing sun. Let each of you leave this boy. Whichever absence harms him most is the true king. Arjun bowed, heart pounding. The trial began. As the speech departs from Arjun's body, he tries to speak, but no sound comes. For a whole moon cycle, he lives in silence. Villagers mock him, people avoid him, but he still sees, thinks, breathes. When speech returns, Arjun bows but says, You are mighty, but not everything. When sight departs from his body, Arjun's world goes dark. No moonlight, no mother's face, no temple lamps. He stumbles but still hears music, still thinks, still breathes. When sight returns, Arjun whispers, You show me the world, but I still lived without you. Now hearing departs from Arjun's body, he hears nothing, not the birds, not the river, not even his own voice. He learns to read lips. He watches the world like a painting. Life goes on. When mind departs from his body, Arjun becomes like a child. He forgets names, cries for no reason, doesn't even know why he's sad. Still, he breathes. Finally, breath begins to withdraw. Arjun gasps, his limbs fail, his eyes dim, speech falters. Mind collapses. The other senses panic. They rush to him. Sight kneels. You are the light in my eyes, sir. Speech cries, I have no power without your wind. Mind whispers, You are the chariot. I am just the rider. Even the gods tremble. Then breath returns, and with him, life. Arjun opens his eyes beneath the peepal tree. The morning sun peeks through the leaves. Birds sing. Wind flows gently. The sage watches him from afar. Did you find your answer? He asks. Arjun nods slowly. I am not the eye, nor the tongue, nor the mind. I am the one who breathes, and through breath, all things live. The sage smiles. Now you have met your true self. All the senses are noble, but only through Prana, the breath of life, can they exist. Prana is the king. Prana is the self. Arjun walks down the hill, calmer, grounded. He greets villagers gently. The world feels alive through him, around him. From that day, Arjun lived not as a collection of senses, but as one who had met the self. And through every breath, he remembered the truth. Prana, the breath, is the self. All else shines because it lives through him. This story is from the Chandogya Upanishad. Each sense, speech, sight, hearing, mind, believes it is the most important. And isn't that how our ego works too? When we are praised for how we speak, we feel my voice defines me. When we see beauty or witness greatness, we think my eyes are my window to truth. When our thoughts are sharp and creative, we identify with the mind. But this story reveals a trap. We mistake the tools of experience for the source of existence. Did this story awaken something within you? Tell us in the comments. Which part spoke to your soul? If you believe in the power of breath, of awareness, of the self, like the video. Share it with a seeker. And don't forget to subscribe for more timeless wisdom from the Upanishads, because sometimes a single breath can change everything.